What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock. Indeed, Morning Scone, presented by Brock. Hope y'all are out there making it a good one already this morning. Drew's out there watching Classical Baby. A little stinker woke up 1:15-ish. So, a little bit of a broken night of sleep again, but happens. Waiting on this to load so I can see all of your names, who's watching, comments, all that good stuff. As always, y'all got questions, comments, fire away. Please hit the share button. Always a major help when you share. Sharing is caring. Come on, man. Apologies here, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing to load. There it is. Boom. Got it. Okay. All right, here we go. We're good. Jason Truax, what's up, man? Scott Bork, Tyler Harris, Brian Wynn, Paul Hood, Chase Duplantis, Deborah Todd, good morning. Bourbon Society, Baton Rouge. Gladys, I need to join that thing. I told you I would, and I've been meaning to, but maybe it's good that I waited. I saw your recent post about raffling off the stag. Hey, after Dad's show, we will go to Fresh Market. What do you think about that? It's a Daddy and Drewsy morning.
Hey, my Drew.
Hey, and you will see Barbara, and Barbara will say, "Hey, my Drew." Barbara works at Fresh Market, and Drew's been going there since he was a little bitty, and Barbara loves him, and he loves Barbara. Ooh, does he love Barbara? I mean, he just flips out when he sees Barbara. So, we will be there in a bit. Stephen Miller, what's up, man? Sam Dixon, Kelly Presley, good morning. What y'all got today? Stephen Miller, just saw the Red, Rock, and Blue. Team members, yep. So celebrity softball game coming up July 12th? Oh, crap. I don't have my calendar. Anyway, coming up in July, and yesterday Jacques and I split the teams. Feel really good about my team this year. You can always sort of get. I feel like we have the best player on the field. We got Jason Williams on the blue team this year. Got Terrio back. Need to make sure that he doesn't drink too much beer before the game. Make sure he's not buzzing. So we got Terrio, got Jason Williams who can pitch for us. Feel really good about that. Got Darren Clark, who will hit a home run every time he's up. Former Southern Jag, big time bat. I'm not looking at the team right now. T-Bob was the last pick. So what we do is we'll divide the men and then the women. So it's like separate categories. So we'll do the men playing, then we'll divide the women playing. Or ladies, I should say. Anyway. And so we're dividing the men. And I mean, you always go, all right, so you're picking like the baseball players. So like it's Terrio and Fontenot and Jason Williams and Todd Walker and Micah Gibbs. And, you know what I mean? And like Chris Reed and Brant Broussard are playing this year. I actually pulled off probably a little bit of a surprise to some. Amid the draft, like the top of the draft with the baseball guys, I plucked Hester. Hester last year was awesome. Not only in the field, but we're back at Tiger Park this year. We had a bigger field last year at Traction. He had an inside the park home run because, man, your boy got motored. I mean, dude still got wheels. Wasn't known for that when he played, but I mean, Hester was a force last year. Like, couldn't get him out, and if that ball found grass, he got home. And man, at Tiger Park, I think pop flies leave the yard. So. But T-Bob was the last pick of the draft. It came down to Rudy Macklin and T-Bob. And Jacques went with Rudy. And so I got T-Bob as the last pick. You want part one? Okay, thank you for asking. That's so good of you to ask and to be very patient, Drew. Thank you. I want part one. Okay. Let's get part one. All right, part one. Here we go. Let's switch over. Big ups to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Yeah, Steven, I saw your post yesterday. We totally should have live streamed the draft. It was me and Josh sitting in my office, and we both have the roster, and we just volley picked. So, like, I got Terrio, he got Fontenot. That's just where we started, because Terrio's been on my team every year. And then from there, since he won last year, I got first pick. So I picked Jason Williams, and then there it went, you know. So, anyway, love to have had Fontenot. He's got Fontenot and Todd Walker, who, I mean, at the top of the draft, you're not going to get all of the great, like, former baseball guys. But I feel good getting Terrio and Darren Clark and Jason Williams. I mean, I feel like all of them are great. With Brant, Broussard, and Chris Reed, they just played. I think defensively, that's the asset, having those guys defensively that can go out there. Like last year, I had Bo Jordan, and we put him in left, and he caught everything in left. Made some great plays, like one against the wall. I mean, so, you know, that's the benefit of having the guys who recently played, I think, even more so than the bat. But anyway, all right. Cheryl Wilkes, good morning. Bill Gustman, good morning. Kobe Rosenthal, good morning. Josh Kuhn, Gravois, good morning. Any chance Pels take Robert? Wheel of Fortune for? No. No chance of that at all. Maybe, but what I probably could do is get the Pels marketing people, make them aware of that video, go to Fresh Market and have them play it maybe like in a game or something like that. You know, mid game as like a hype video. Hey, listen, after Dad's show, we'll go to Fresh Market, okay?
Hey, my Drew.
And you'll see Barbara, and she will say,
Hey, my Drew.
Hey, my Drew. She will say that. She'll say, Hey, my Drew. Barbara loves you. Yep, Miss Barbara loves you. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Dawn, good morning. Chris Williams, good morning. Scone, as much as I want Mississippi State to win it all, I'd like to see Michigan win the Natty. Why do you, Chris, are you you're not the Mississippi State fan that watches. Yeah, and if you're an LSU fan, there's no reason at all to pull for Mississippi State or Auburn. You're very glad that Arkansas is out. Vandy, because they're in the East to a lesser degree, but Vandy already has enough built-in advantages because of their scholarship situation. You know, Vandy can award academic scholarships because they're a rich private school. They can award academic scholarships to every player on the team, and they can all get full rides. I mean, Vandy plays by a different set of rules. Now, in fairness, LSU has tops, so LSU has had that benefit over the years as well. You know, that advantage. But anyway, point is, you don't need teams from the SEC winning. And Florida State yesterday got skunked 2-0. Kid from Michigan threw a complete game shutout. Which brings me back to my point about Florida State. So in 2 games now, Florida State has scored 1 run. It was on a 9th inning sacrifice fly. Florida State is a bad team. Like it is credit them for being where they are, for going to Athens and putting together a couple of really good days of baseball and winning that regional. But LSU peed down its leg. Like LSU losing that home super regional to Florida State is just inconceivable when I continue to watch that team play. It's astonishing, man. They can't hit. And LSU just gagged away that game. I mean, in game 2, Florida State went 7 innings without a run or a hit against LSU. Didn't get a hit for 7 innings. Yeah, anyway. Barry Day, good morning. Shared. There you go. Thank you, Barry. Sharing is caring. Cheers to you. Please hit the share button. I got to do that. I forgot, as a matter of fact. Share. Boop, shared. Troll Rocco. What's up, Rocco? Good morning, man. Jackie Caruso, Brian Ashcraft. Yo, Ben Clark, what's up? Let's see, Stephen Miller. How in the world scored Terrio and Jason Williams? So, that's how it went. We started with... go to JJ's. When DeLucci was playing every year, I would get Luch and Terrio. And then and Jacques would take, who, you know... Go to Lucy's? And go to Fresh Market. I love you. Hey, can I tell you a secret? I love you. you trying to scratch my head?
I go from market. I go from market.
And go to Fresh. We will. Hey, after Dad's show, we will go to Fresh Market. Okay. 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 What are you watching in there? Are you watching Daniel?
I go from market.
Okay, listen. We're gonna finish Dad's show, and then after Dad's show, we will get dressed, and then go to Fresh Market. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Mommy did your hair and now it's all messed up. You keep throwing blankets over your head, kiddo. What?
Good.
What?
I go from market.
We will go to Fresh Market, baby, after Dad's show. Okay. We'll see you later. We'll see you later. Let's see. Guy Blanchard, what's up? Craig Schilling, blue team gonna rule this year. I hope so, man. Hello, Kello. Yeah. Brian Myers, Trista Brazan, good morning. Wee. Tyler Hales. I want to come watch the softball game. You want kind? Okay. Woo. That's an episode of Daniel Tiger. There you go. King Daniel for a day. Here's kind. All right. Ben Clark, good morning. Hey, Dad, good morning. Sean Pumphrey, Michael Costello. Stephen, middle of the 200-foot field. Should be much better for most of y'all instead of the biggest field attraction. Right. So that's what happened 2 years ago when we played out at Tiger Park, and we won 40-18. Just obliterated Jock's team. That was the biggest landslide victory in the Red Rock and Blue game history. And it was the one at Tiger Park. And I feel like I've built the roster to do that again, to just hit bombs. So, Michael Costello, what's up? Ronnie Dugas, good morning. Troy Shatner, need to get Jimmy to put a point spread. We could do that. Brant Fowler, Brady Beacom, what's up? Hey, Aunt Sharon, good morning. Jack Parker, what's up? Brandon DeVille. If Pels won an All-Star, I know Pels won an All-Star, but if they are rebuilding, is Beal the right choice to go after? He'd eat up cap space for the next 3 years. Well, you're not wrong, but the flip side of it is you're about to get Zion on a rookie contract. What, Bubba? Kind fast. Okay. And is it realistic to think that over the next 3 years, the combination of Drew Holiday, Bradley Beal, Zion, and Brandon Ingram could build a core that's good enough to win the West, especially if the West is reshaped, assuming Durant eventually moves out of Golden State, same with Clay. I think it's, if that happens, it certainly becomes plausible. Now, the Lakers are making their run with LeBron and AD, and I get that. But I do feel like 34-year-old LeBron has a very short window. This feels like the Lakers giving 34-year-old Kobe $30 million a year. And go to Albertsons. If LeBron's body starts breaking down, is it just AD and a cast of misfit toys, which is basically what he was in New Orleans, and look how that worked. Saying. Now, if they're able to get another max deal, well, I can't afford another max contract, but if they're able to get another big-time free agent in this offseason, okay, they got some action. But I don't think that AD LeBron thing is a long-term place because LeBron's 34 and has a broken down body. Michael Castello, guns up, go Red Raiders. My sister went to Tech, so got to pull for them. You can pull for them, but all this guns up and go Red Raiders stuff, come on, man. I don't know if we can be doing all that. Maybe it's just maybe this is just technicality, but I think the verbiage has to be a little more mild.
Kind mommy phone.
Kind mommy's phone. Okay, bud. James Tyrone, good morning. Atlanta Scone, and there you go. Jack Parker, we'll continue to not hit until we get a true hitting coach. Okay. Well,
Papa JJ's house. Okay.
Papa JJ's house. Okay.
And Mimi and Papa.
And Mimi and Papa.
And Mimi and Papa and Jay. Shout out. And go to Joe's house.
So Jack,
And
you
go to Joe's house.
and go to So's house. All right, Jack, you go find a great hitting coach. I want you to do this, Jack, and you come back tomorrow. You go find a phenomenal, no doubt, world-class hitting coach that's going to come here and work for free. You do that, and then we'll have that conversation. So you do that, and we'll talk. Chad Sanders, good morning. Rashad Ali Muhammad, good morning. David Olello, what's up, dude? Jeffrey Kaz, Louisville and Michigan. I think Louisville's a better team. Michigan sure looks like they're playing awesome, though, don't they? I'd probably pick Louisville. But admittedly, I don't know who's going to be pitching for both teams. I don't know those two teams' rosters deeply enough to know who their number 3 guy is. Let's see, Jeremy Fontana, who do the Pels take with the 4th pick? Whoever the team that they trade the pick to wants them to take. I don't think the Pels make. Well, first of all, just formally, the Pels won't make that pick. The Lakers will make that pick because the NBA is stupid and they can't formalize the trade or finalize the trade until July the 6th. So on Thursday, the commissioner will go up there and say, with the 4th pick, the Los Angeles Lakers select, fill in the blank. Now, that's either going to be the Pelicans making that pick for the Lakers or whoever the Pelicans deal that pick to. Or the Lakers make the pick for them, basically. And that kid will put on a Lakers hat and go across the stage, and it'll say, hey, congrats, but he will never play for the Lakers. It's just systematically stupid how they do it. But I do not think the Pels are going to hold on to that pick. I do think they're going to move that pick. And if I had to pick, if I had the 4th pick, though, and I guess it depends on need, right? I like Jarrett Culver from Texas Tech, probably is the guy I'd go with. Hang on, sorry. I have a lot of interest in Darius Garland, and admittedly, it's just it's intrigue because we haven't seen him. So Darius Garland was a 5-star guard who signed with Vanderbilt this year, McDonald's All-American type player, and he got injured and missed the whole season. But he's still, even despite the injury, projected as a top 5-6 pick in the draft. So he's in the conversation as one of those guys that might go forward. So I'm curious to see what Garland can be, just because he came with so much hype and then we never got to see him. It's kind of like the unicorns we talk about with LSU baseball, like guys like Jake Latz, Nick Storrs. Nick Storrs. And he's never played. Maybe he's great. Don't know. He's never seen him. Clayton O'Callahan. Good morning, Matt and Drew. Have you or Terrio talked to Les Amos, about getting them to sponsor the Ride podcast? Seems like a delicious partnership. Clayton, we have not. Like where your head's at, though. But no, we've not talked to Les Amos. Les Amos is the bakery that has the cookie, the macaroons. Mocha. By the way, Ride podcast returns today. Go to JJ's house.
And Mimi and Paul.
And Mimi and Papa.
And go to Joe's house.
And go to So's house.
Wow.
Wow.
Up on mommy's phone.
Row your boat on mommy's phone. Charlie Cavell, good morning. Do you smell what Brock is cooking? Indeed, Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Thank you for the reminder. Hey, remember, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic also, they're open after hours, and they have MRI and X-ray machines. So, nights and weekends, you want kind. Okay, thank you for saying that so nicely and asking so nicely. Remember, MRI and X-ray. So, if you need to, let's say it's Saturday, or let's say it's Tuesday, June 18th, and your kid, after work, you and your family go to the park, and your kid falls off a jungle gym, and you think your kid might have broken her arm. Well, you have a couple of options. You could run to the ER and wait in a long line and wait for hours and hours and hours. Or you go to Brock. You can skip the line and go to Brock.
Elmo.
Elmo? I thought you wanted kind.
Elmo.
What do you want, Elmo?
Elmo.
You want Elmo what?
Liquid.
You want a liquid. Okay, thank you for asking. Okay, let's find liquid. The Bubble Fest. There you go, Drew. Liquid, Bubble Fest. Whole vocabulary's changed. Let's see. I'm coming up on 8 o'clock here. Let's see. Justin Hudson, good morning. Darren James. What's up, DJ? Go, DJ. That's my DJ. If you need to sell your home, call Darren James. Get your home sold. Charlie Cavell, you dropping nukes. You better believe it. I did hit a homer at Tiger Park. We played there 2 years ago. Hit a bomb, a no-doubter. Pulled it over the right field wall. Pretty pumped about it, too. Let's see. Brian Wynn, Matt, did you draft Father Michael to pray for your team this year? Couldn't hurt. Did not, but that's not a bad idea. To get him maybe as the team chaplain. But then again, his prayer for LSU in the Florida State series did not work. So, yeah, kind of off him. Mickey Mouse. Charlie Cavell, what's in the water in Lubbock? All of a sudden, the Red Raider Athletics Department has become relevant on the national scene. Mickey Mouse. Hire good coaches. You want Mickey Mouse? Okay. Do you want Goofy Petting Zoo? Hey, kid, you got to make up your mind, too. You want Mickey's Camp Out? You want Mickey's Camp Out? All right, Mickey's Camp Out. And make it. What do you want? Mambo. You want Mambo? What? You got to make up your mind here. You told me 5 different things now. You got to decide what you want. Crazy. Mambo. This is the last time I'll change it. Okay. This is the last time I'll change it. Okay. Mambo, you like it. Play that finish up the show, and we'll go to the fresh market. We better hurry up and finish this, y'all, before he runs back in here. Mickey. Let's see. Hey, Jenny Stevens, good morning. Gary Burkett, Team Scone, minus 22.5. Last time it was 40-18. The last time we played there. I don't know that it'll go that bad this time, but with Jason Williams pitching, that's the X factor. With J-Dub pitching for us, I don't think there's any doubt that. But now here's sort of the conundrum. Jason is so valuable pitching, but let's put him at shortstop and he's going to eat up everything over there. What time is it on Mommy's phone? Very good, bud. Let's see. Forks up Red Lobster. Craig Duga, hitting coach. We need a bunting coach. Just in Vegas' Team Scone minus 16.5.
Go for market.
And go to Fresh Market. I love you. Almost done. Hal Jubin, what's up? Ronnie Dugas. When is Red Rocket Blue? It's July 12th, Friday at Tiger Park. BMO and Caleb. Kelly said, I wish I had half of Drew's energy. And Kelly, and he don't sleep much. Like, he will, like,
Dominic, and Aiden.
He went to bed last night about 10:30. Woke up at 1:15. Probably had a bad dream or something. Eric got back to sleep, and then he was up at 7 o'clock. And he just, what he does. Caleb Clark, what's up? Shelby Kelly, good morning. Let's see. Shelby, just heard a rant on OTB. Boy, am I ready for football. You still got 80 days, man. You want baby bum? Very good. Cheryl, going to Brock today. First of all, I hope it goes well for you, Cheryl. Great people over there. They'll treat you really good. Thank you for going. You want baby bum? All right. Any kittens? Lord. Yeah, we probably could have finished the show 5 minutes ago. He keeps getting me up and down. Neil Ripley, why do Eduardo Perez and Carl Ravitch call the CWS after barely doing any college games during the season? They're much better at calling MLB. While I don't disagree, Neil, ESPN's going to put its top talent on that broadcast. But I do agree with you. They just want their more veteran voices on their major events like that. But I completely agree with you. Josh Long, Perez is brutal. It's tough when you don't watch college baseball, when you don't follow the sport, and you try to dive into it. He's not a terrible analyst. It's just tough not calling college baseball and then diving into that sport. It's not that different when NFL guys call college. Remember when Jason Witten in the national championship game was like, "Oh, why is he fair catching on the kickoff?" Because he can get the ball to 25. It's like that's basic that we all know because we've been watching all year, and he didn't. So. Justin Rays, why did LSU hire a passing game coordinator instead of an OC that can do it all? Seems like a waste of resources. I want Mambo. Okay, a few more then, and then Mambo. Okay, Mambo. Killing me today, kid. Let's make up our mind what we want, okay? Get my quad workout today. Burke Broussard, what's up, Burke? Good morning. Sam Dixon, what's going on in Lubbock? Could be Jedi mind tricks. Kingsbury couldn't cut it there, but immediately gets hired by Arizona Cardinals, of course. No. Daddy's going to finish his show. Listen to me. Daddy's going to finish his show. You're going to watch Mambo. And then after we finish Dad's show, we'll get dressed and we'll go to Fresh Market, okay? Okay? Okay. Go watch Mambo. Listen to me. After Mambo, then Willie the Giant. Shelby, the Braves will have to hold me over for 80 days. I know you're a Yankees fan, but have you seen what the baby Braves been doing? Yeah, man, it's super impressive. If I'm not mistaken, that was Terrio's World Series pick this year. I need to go back and check, but I think... Okay, Rocky Baby. Okay. Let's see. Brian Penton. Good morning from Michigan. Hey, Brian Penton in Michigan. Okay, we'll see you later. Barry Day, what center do the Pels go after? I like the idea of going to get Miles Turner. If you get Miles Turner or Brooke Lopez... I think either one of those guys would be both affordable and serviceable. Yeah, man. I like that core. It's an exciting time watching him build this roster. It feels like you're in the kitchen with the cook who's making your dinner from scratch and it's getting all the ingredients together, and you kind of get to be a part of the process and watch it come together. That's what this feels like right now for the Pelicans. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool to watch. So, all right, y'all, we're at the end of the comments. I'm going to get him dressed and get him over to freshman. He's got therapy at 9:30, so we're going to get to Fresh Market, let him go see Barbara, and then... Okay, let's say bye to Dad show. Shout out to Brock. Can you say shout out, Brock?
Bye.
Can you say bye to Dad show?
Bye, Dad.
All right, Drew blew you a kiss. Now, what do you want? Use your words. Use your words.
Duck.
You want duck?
What duck?
You want Donald Duck?
Donald Duck.
Okay, Donald Duck. All right, y'all. Have an awesome day. Shout out to Brock. They're tagged in this post. Please like them as always. We'll see y'all.